What's up, everybody? I forgot I gotta be opening my videos with, hey, YouTube. What's up, YouTube? It's me, Mark. As the title implies, I'm here, present, accounted for. I wanted to play some Parkitect, and that's what I'm gonna do. And you can't stop me, all right? I'm allowed to do what I want, and I'm about to do it right now. So I'm booting this game up. Uh, yeah, let's do it. I like to start with the camera on me before we just jump right in, but I don't really have anything to say about this. So let's do this. First, I gotta grant permission to look at my screen. Hooah! Thank you, Texel Raptor. Just want to make sure they got some representation here. Oh, and you know what? I also need to just, all right. We're in. This is a park I started working on yesterday. No, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. I called it Football Salve because I needed something to fiddle with while I was watching the Chiefs beat the Bills. It was quite fun, but quite a stressful game. So that's what this is for. I've only just started. I've got just a couple things going on. I built this as my A-list attraction. This roller coaster here. And then this, I guess it's called Rocky Mountain Spinner. I don't know. Spinning disc that goes up. And then this is my gentle ride. So I've got my A-list ride, thrill ride, gentle ride, and then I just built a new thrill ride here. That's what this is. This adventure spin. But like I said, I was just kind of, I don't know, mindlessly working on this the other night. And so I was going to spend today trying to spruce it up, improve things a bit. But yeah, I'm kind of tired and did a lot of thinking at work today, and I don't want to do any more thinking, so I'm just going to play this instead of anything intensive. Maybe I'll have to play some music here in a bit, but I'm just going to get started here. Ooh, prefer medium intensity ride. So actually, I am going to pause the game. Oh my gosh, look at them all coming in. And then so I play this primarily on my Steam Deck. So I'm not really listening to the music all that much. I'm gonna turn down the background music. Let's do it like 40% here, huh? Yeah. I play this a lot on my Steam Deck. It runs so hot. It pushes the poor little guy so hard. But I kind of like it more than Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 or Open RCT 2. Open RCT 2 is really good. It's the way that anybody should be playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 today. But yeah, this I don't know. It just has a lot of quality of life stuff that I like more, but it still retains the isometric character and strategy. I don't know, would you call it strategy? Just the isometric nature of Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2. I grew up playing a lot of both, and a ton of 3 as well. And I really liked that 3 was like a halfway. You know, it did let you build strictly isometrically if you wanted to, but it did also let you get into some of the nitty-gritty detail, which is fun. And I've had a hard time with Planet Coaster just because it's more freeform, and it's just harder for me to wrap my head around. But honestly, I don't play these all that much. I don't really play as much sandbox games today as I did when I was younger. Yeah, I don't know. I did play some of the Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 scenarios recently, and I never played scenarios when I was a kid. But I found that kind of fun. Obviously, though, you can see here we're dealing with unlimited money. Now, a fun feature in Parkitect is that you can actually hover over and see how much money you really do or do not have. So I'm $10,000 in the hole, basically. But I think this game, it does kind of require a lot to get started. I paused the game, built a bunch of stuff, then opened my park. So we've only been open for 4 months. So I haven't had a lot of opportunity to, really shape things up, and that's what we're going to do here. Western Park. This park needs a way better name than Western Park. Let me think on that while I drink this Sparkling Frost Cherry Limeade. Thank you, Aldi. This is my brand deal that I have to do today, so I'll keep telling you when I'm drinking more Pure Aqua. It's spelled P-U-R, but I just assume it's probably supposed to be pure and not per. But I kind of like reading it as Per Aqua. But it's only funny in my head, and it's not like a funny verbal joke, so I'm just going to call it Pure Aqua. But every time I say that, know that I'm thinking Per Aqua, and maybe you'll find that like 10% funny. This is Cherry Limeade. Goes down smooth and clean. Nothing like gasoline. Definitely not. It's got some lime that I appreciate. A good little spark. My favorite is black raspberry, hands down. I could drink like 2 of those every day. The way that like people are about like Diet Coke, like they're crazy for Diet Coke. I feel that way about black raspberry sparkling frost. But cherry limeade's a good way to change it up. All right, I've stalled for a really long time. I still need to come up with something more interesting. So how about Big Al's Western? I need some alliteration. What's a W word? Big Al's Western World. It's not that great, but it's good. How about Westworld? Oh, that's like the show though, or movie, depending on which you prefer. How about Westward World? I like that more. Westward World. That's like so much of a mouthful. Okay, Big Al's West. All right, this is the perfect name. I love it. $13 to get in. This is a pretty good deal. Everything else is free. My plan is just to make it, expensive to get in, and then, I'm not doing anything stupid though. Okay, like it's free to use the toilet. That's allowed. You can use the toilet here. Bubble tea is $5. Hot dogs are $5. So I did turn on research just to try and pace myself. I don't know. Maybe I'll change that. I don't know if I can change it. But I do find my problem is I start with plenty of rides. This is, a good collection of stuff to work with. But the shops, dude, you start with like literally just hot dogs, bubble tea. Why bubble tea? Like hot dogs I kind of get, but bubble tea is like the starter drink. Like you can't get any soda or anything else. You only get bubble tea at my park. And especially like in the hot western sun, in the westward sun, I don't really know how much I would really want some thick milky bubble tea, but I'm not a big bubble tea guy, to be completely honest. So at least it's a cool drink. Maybe I should be complaining about hot dogs more. Hot dogs are not a very Western food. But hey, these are early days for our park, okay? We can't all start off like a Disneyland, okay? So what else is going on here? In Parkitect, one of the main differences compared to any Roller Coaster Tycoon game or Planet Coaster, I don't think this is in Planet Coaster either, is you have all this inventory management. I can't think of it better. I'm not playing like Resident Evil over here, but yeah, you have to transport stock to the different shops. So you can either you hire haulers who walk around and do that stuff. They'll just carry it around, or you can build these like transport tubes. And so that's what I have here. I've got this is the entrance of the park, so they have this right off the cuff. And this will just automatically send stuff over here to this building, which they call a depot. And then if we turn off the scenery, we can add shops to the depot. So you can see here we got stuff being sent here. So basically, this dictates what stuff gets sent to this tube. You still need haulers to pick it up, basically, from the depot and bring it over here. And then I don't really understand. I don't know how the staff, like these shopkeepers, I didn't hire these people, so I don't really know what's going on with that. But these are the two haulers I've hired. And then there's also a trash chute, which does connect to this same transport system. So janitors can come and haul trash from these receptacles to this chute, as opposed to, I guess, walking all the way back here to drop it off. So I'm trying to think consciously about that ahead of time, like where, you know, you can't just plop a shop down, but you need to like keep it stocked. And if you don't want to make your haulers walk all the way from the front of the park to wherever your shop is, then you also need a companion chute. But again, that stuff is so expensive, and that's why I'm playing with unlimited money. But ideally, it would be fun to try and get myself in the green if possible. So we'll see how that goes, if that ends up happening. All right, what else? Also over here is my staff room. So when staff get too tired to work, like this person, I think, Emma Frazier, is too tired to work, so she is going to be going to the staff room. So you want to have at least 2 of each so that one can retire to the staff room. And then over here is actually a training room, so if I want to improve my staff, I send them here and they train for a while. Okay, so yes, let me turn the scenery back on. We do have some goals. You might have seen this before. Have at least 2,000 guests in our park. We're not really anything close to that right now. A happiness rating of at least 80%. I think we have already met that. I kind of forget where we would see that here, I guess. I don't know what the percentage is, but... no loan debts. I don't plan on taking out any loans because I'm cheating. Have an overall park rating of at least 80%. Where do I see that? Oh, here we go. So we've got 86% happiness, overall park rating 78, so we're almost there. And then sell at least 1,000 park tickets. I don't understand. How would you... 1,000 park tickets, but have at least 2,000 in the park? I'm confused. Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of how the lay of the land right now. I set this up to be like a food court area, but we've only got the 2 shops right here, and then I just put a bunch of benches because there's not... I'm thinking, you know, I went to a lot of theme parks last year. I went to all of the Disney World parks, and I also went to Silver Dollar City. And the year before that, I was going to Disneyland and California Adventure and Universal Hollywood and Six Flags. So I've got theme parks on the brain, definitely. And I'm thinking now, I'm playing this with all of that knowledge in the back of my head. What do we need at a theme park? Dude, seating is primo in theme park territory. Almost as primo as Pure Aqua's Sparkling Frost. And so I was thinking about how, you know, you're always searching for like a place to sit and eat, but there's not really anything like that in this game. These are path attachments, so we've got benches. Lamps. I don't have any lamps around here, and I should probably set some up. But yeah, nature... You know, this is just like fun stuff. Neat stuff. Blick stuff. But these aren't like things anybody can like use, right? A trough. Have everybody come over and hang out at the trough. So yeah, I don't really think there's a whole lot here. So I think everyone's just going to be sitting on these paths to eat and drink and be merry. But we'll let them do that. Okay, now I also do like that this game does let me pause and like build and do everything that I want. So I will kind of keep it paused, but I guess I'm not really that worried about meeting the goals because yeah, there's not a time limit here, so who cares? Some of these goals have a time limit. By a certain amount of time, do something. So let's take a look at how things are going. One problem I have with a lot of these games, this line, it's literally already filled. What am I supposed to do about that? You know? Make this ride like less popular? I guess I just need more rides, right? This line's full, but it's not very long. Maybe I'll actually extend a little queue while I'm here. I'm not crazy about this pause music, to be honest. Yeah, let's see. Like that? No, that doesn't look great. But I don't want to... So we'll just, yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. And look at that, they all figure out where to go. Actually, no, they don't. They're, oh, shoot. They don't figure out where to go. Oh my gosh, he's screaming going down the slide. Not worth it. Not that exciting. This is a gentle ride. Oh, this is, so these are all, this one's called Donkey Kong's House, and this is just the name of the pre-themed. These are all pre-themed. I didn't make these nice looking things. Yeah, I might end up doing one of those today, but I don't really have the patience for it. Okay, so we need stuff for these people to do. How's this line looking? I'm sure it's also packed. It's actually not. It is open though. Yeah, there's literally like nobody in line. Oh my gosh, that guy's going crazy. But I did like just build this. I think I like built it and then saved the game basically, and I haven't played since then. So, okay. I did also build some extra pads here, but I cut them off so people don't get, you know, start wandering too far. But what are the guests thinking? They want to go on Petra Fury. Which one's that? This? Petra Fury. They want to go on Adventure Spin. That's what this is. What a lame name, Adventure Spin. Yeah, we need a better name. We'll think about that. They can't get to Petra Fury. They can't get to Adventure Spin. I wonder why anyone's... Are you saying because, like, the line is full? Let me just make sure I didn't make any obvious mistakes here. This guy looks tired. You can't click on him to the... How are you doing, buddy? He's tired. Alright, well, nobody's walking out of the line, so it looks like they're all going the right way. Things are good. Okay. So I think everything's alright. The park's just kind of big, I guess? We should build like a train, don't you think? I haven't built a train in a park in a while, but... Miniature railway. more space to rotate. Where would I put a train station? It'd probably be more like right here, you know? I would get rid of this path, maybe? Or... I don't know. Maybe over here? Maybe I would do like one here, and one over here, and one back here. Doesn't seem like a long way to walk, but I guess it probably is. Alright. Huh. Now these are tough, you know? It's always so hard. I have the same problem when I play like SimCity, or like City Skylines. I don't want to demolish too much stuff. But I guess that's kind of why I like pausing. It's just like, give me a moment to think about it, figure out how I'm going to do it. I'm actually making money now. That's a plus. Wow. I mean, it's just delicious. Okay. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Yeah, here and here is too close, don't you think? To have two stations? This is how big the park is right now. I think I can buy all of this land, I guess, inside this fence. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see. Inside this fence here. And I have unlimited money, so I probably will at some point. Man, I gotta say, when I was a kid, dude, when I was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, I loved this, like, extra scenery outside of the parks. It felt like just like a little hidden little feature. And so often I would put myself into debt going just to buy the land around there. And it was like not useful at all. And I didn't want to demolish it, but I just thought it looked so neat. And that's clearly better than what I can build. I don't have anything like that around here. I did try to enclose this in some walls and thought, I'll make it look pretty later. I haven't really done that. Looks fine though. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do here? I think a station here is good, because we'll expand beyond here. I don't know. I'm too... I don't want to do it yet. It feels too early. Don't I need to build more stuff? Probably need another gentle ride. What's better, Ferris wheel or teacups? Ferris water wheel and then Ferris water wheel 2.0. Ooh, contains DLC I don't have. So yeah, I don't really know what's up with the DLC situation in this game. Where would that be? Not under here. Or under here. I want to buy something. Yeah, you used to just be able to click somewhere around here, but maybe not. These are all... Parkitect, Steam. Watch me browse the web while I stream. Okay. So these are the two. Oh, there's... Oh, yeah, just these two. Booms and Blooms and Taste of Adventure. The new effect sequencer, plus 2 new thrill rides, 1 water ride, 3 coasters, 2 updated coasters, and more. Okay. What do people think about this DLC? Is it good? It's positive. Only 36 reviews? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I mean, the price is not bad at all. Way better than the other DLC. Okay. That came out in 2019. Only 65 reviews? This is kind of crazy. What is textile wrapper Textile wrapper. Texel Raptor also working on Croakwood, to be announced when it will be released. Okay. But I also haven't browsed the workshop at all. Is there anything cool in here I need to be getting? 14,000 coasters. Wow. Let's do top rated of all time. I'm already subscribed to some of these, huh? Did I do this? I don't remember this. A coaster cam? What? What is this? For real? This is crazy. Someone just freaking made this? Dude, this is awesome. What in the world? Wow. Okay. Cool. Well... crazy. I'll have to look into that. Okay, so I subscribed to a ton of these. Not all of them, but basically that whole first page. Okay, so if I was making a Ferris wheel... nobody's made any Ferris wheels, huh? Really? Not one? Okay. Unless I'm blind. Okay. Well, sound off in the comments if you think there's any must-have blueprints. Looks like I already have a bunch, so... But, this still seems... I don't know, maybe not west. This is more... northeast. Not northeast, jeez. Northwest. Seems more like Pacific Northwest than the Wild West. Mechanical wheel. Now these all contain DLC that I don't have, so I guess I have to buy this DLC to get all the... to get everything. But I mean, I don't know, it looks fine, right? And where are you saying this like it's going to be underwater? Mini donuts! Yeah, so I did have my research team is working on shops right now. Because that's what's going to make us money. And, yeah. We only have so many shops. Mini donuts? I don't know how exciting that'll be, but more shops, please. So what? We could put maybe this Ferris wheel over here. This is where I said I was going to put the... So maybe I should actually, I was going to put the train there. I don't know if I'm still going to do that, but... Oh, they're tired because they want benches. Sure. I can do that. Alright, let's get rid of this. We'll build something like that later, but I want to put a Ferris wheel here. And it's, well, now let's see. What's this going to be? Hanging off? Yeah, a little bit. We can fix that. What do we think? Probably as close to the edge as possible. Right? Yeah. Let's do that. Right here. Okay, now we are going to bring up some of the... Dude, someone on the radio mentioned Petra Fury! DJ Academics was like, yo, Petra Fury's my favorite ride. Okay, this is a little tall, right? It's more like this. That's what we want. Alright, beautiful. Okay, it's true. We don't really have like any benches around at all, so let's fix that problem. I have benches around like the rides, but we should just oh shoot. Set it away. So yeah, I also love you can put benches on just one side of path rather than having to do like pairs, which is nice. here. Here. Some here. What else? I didn't realize I just have like bushes here. Part of the theme. I gotta get rid of that. Okay. Back to the benches. Now, what is this scenery? Is this... Interesting. So can people, like, walk through here? That's kind of cool. They can't see out of this, of course, but... I actually don't. I think maybe there's a wall that prevents them from doing that. Can you walk through here, I wonder? Maybe not? Alright, but you can at least do that. But there is like a wall here, right? I'm like straining to... Yeah, it's like a wall. Okay. So, benches. And some more over here. Yeah, I mean, there's really no reason to be wandering all the way down these paths, but if you want to, you'll probably get tired. So here are some benches. But yeah, I mean, it looks cute that like the sign for this ride is here, but this line's already going to be too short, so let's quit with the benches for now. And let's fix this path here. So that's this, I think. And then I'm also going to get rid of that. Do that. And then can we... Boom. Yes. Nice. Now, here's another awesome feature. Object Pipette. So I can just grab these objects that are already here and just go ahead and do a little bit of my own placing. And so even though we have like the isometric view, we still get to use like the freeform kind of object placement. I really like that. Okay. Great. Please continue. I'm going to keep throwing some more benches around. You know what? Let's also just... Yes. Nobody needs to go that way right now. I just don't want them getting too exhausted. Alright. How else are things going over here? I already put a bunch of benches around there. Got benches here, got benches here. We'll go ahead and throw some around here. Look at that. People are already sitting. Not exactly symmetrical, huh? Okay. We gotta take a pure aqua break. Wow. Okay. And what's going on? Just that somebody still mentioned this ride on the radio. I don't know. There's just 2 people here. Doesn't seem that exciting. I can't get to Petrifury. Well, why not? It's too far away? Just walk over there, bro. It's not that hard. But I guess this park is pretty spread apart. Oh my gosh, vomit! Vomit! Where are my staff? Somebody please take care of this! Wandering around. No, you wander around. Okay. Don't worry, it's all good. Everything's fine. I love, just like in Roller Coaster Tycoon, you still have people that like exit the ride and they just like full stop so they can go, yeah! I don't know if I've ever felt that way personally, but... So this one is, I guess, just to say this is ongoing still. Someone mentioned this ride. Many of your guests are thirsty. Well, I'm sorry. I literally only am able to sell bubble tea. Come over here and get some bubble tea, okay? Well, I don't know what else I'm supposed to tell you. I guess I could put more shops over here on the other side of the... But this is, like, pretty centrally located. So... we'll see. Alright, what other thoughts we got going on? I can't get to the park exit. What is wrong with these people? What do you mean you can't get to the park exit? Is it just that it's spread out? There's too many paths to get around? Alright, I will say this path is probably unnecessary, right? Just adds confusion. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this. And then let's move all the people. Oh wait, that's a cactus. I'm trying to move the cactus. And this guy over here. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. So yeah, maybe I should build that train. I didn't really think it was necessary, but I guess that's why I was thinking about it. Man, so many people can't get to the park exit. That's kind of crazy to me. This ride is not even... Whoops. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, we will build a miniature railway. Oh, whoops, that's not how you do it. Build. But first, let's zoom out and take another pure aqua break. Gotta think about where I'm gonna put all this. I think over here is a good place to have at least one station. Because it's next to 2 rides and the food court. We got some open space here, we can build it. But it's not close to the exit, you know? I feel like that's the... People also want one that's by the exit. This doesn't seem like that far to walk, but I don't know. Maybe it is for some people. And then a third, like over here. We'll probably need to go underground, though, right? Or we could go here, but it would be like right next to the path. It would just be so... a little claustrophobic. You want to have room for scenery, and just in general, it looks nicer. So... maybe we would go underground, but we would go like above ground over here. At least money's not a problem. I've never built one of these, so we're just going to start throwing stuff down and kind of see how that works out. Actually, let's go ahead and remove this while we can. And you know, I'm just going to go ahead and remove these too. Oh, hungry guests. You don't want hot dogs? That's all they let me sell. Now I have mini donuts. Hunger. What do these icons mean? Hunger sideways versus hunger straight down, but then thirst goes way up. So I guess mini donuts would lightly help with hunger, but hot dogs would be the real salve. But I mean, these are pretty popular, right? It's not like they're too expensive or anything. So people are hungry and thirsty. They're not coming over here for... Are they just lost? Is it hard for them to get to? Or maybe I mean, the park is pretty big. We could probably stand to have more than just one place to get food. Okay, let's do this. Keep almost building this train, but I'm actually gonna... Let's put the donut shop here. And then... Let's go ahead and raise the price of these up to like, I don't know, $4. And then... Yeah. Oh, that's right. The building. Okay. Like so. Put one here. And then here. Not bad. I mean, it's pretty plain, but it gets the job done. Okay, so now we've got that. I think we probably should build probably some other shops all the way over here, but let's do the train first. And a quick pure aqua break. Once again, just 5 calories, a mere 5 calories of pure aqua goodness. Plus, don't forget, if you live in Michigan, this bottle is 10 cents alone. So that's a free 10-cent rebate for each one that you drink. Okay. I probably already clicked on this, didn't I? I keep wanting to click on the X to get it to go away. So I think I can very faintly see the arrows going that way. So let's turn it here. Now, I don't know how long these trains should be. Oh, wait a minute. We need a station. Oh, whoops. What are the G-forces on this train? Okay. Now this path is, I mean, it's not exactly a requirement that it go here. But I think ideally we would like kind of go up on this hill maybe, just to stay out of the way. But alternatively, we could just demolish this path and shift it a bit to the side. It doesn't have to go all the way wide out like this. That does look kind of nice, but what do you think? Maybe one more station and then curve right? And we could maybe even do one more. Two more? That's not right. Yeah. I just had to make sure. Okay. So yeah, let's do that. And then go ahead and bulldoze all of this. This is kind of nice, this selector. Okay, now let me just move these people before I forget and let them wander off. Okay. Yeah, that way. Let's let it hug the side just a bit more. Like this. Alright. And then... I'm thinking... Yeah, station right here. Like, we could do one up here, but again, it just seems so stupid. Why it just goes straight over here and then another station? But I think the third station ideally would be like in around here somewhere. So we'll, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Now, the other thing is, I mean, this park is undoubtedly going to become so successful that it's going to expand even more further back here, and it's going to require us to kind of rip out some of this, I think. But even, you know, that's true for every park, right? It's not like it goes all the way around. But, I mean, I don't know. Here's what I'm thinking. Like, look at a map of Six Flags St. Louis as an example. You can see the railroad, it does pretty much go all the way around. There is definitely a back of the park, though. This probably isn't even that recent of a map. There's probably some... Whoa, that's Texas. Don't associate me with that. I don't know what this is. But yeah, anyway, you can see there's still obviously stuff on the other side of the tracks, and that's definitely true of like Disneyland map. Wow, but yeah, even here the train does still go pretty far back. Let's see. Right. Yeah. So it's really just Toontown back here that gets sliced by the... But this doesn't have... Yeah, this is old. This doesn't have... Galaxy's Edge. Let's try again. Maybe like this? Oh my gosh, I have to verify that I'm a human. Okay. This isn't even that high res, but okay, so now you can see a little bit better. The train does go all the way up here, but then it does have to kind of curve inward. Obviously, the park has to expand beyond the bounds of the train, but it does still do a pretty good job of, like, enclosing the whole park, right? I don't mind having some stuff on the outside, but it'll defeat the purpose of the train if you start building stuff that's, like, too far away. You know? So, okay. Anyway, this is too long-winded. It doesn't really matter. I think bottom line, I just have to accept I'll have to rip this out and place some more of it somewhere else. So, I do really like these gentle curves, though, for a train like this. And I don't think the train has to be this long. I was just going to let this be kind of the maximum length since we have the most room there, and then see where we get limited later. Okay, now let's zoom in and take a look here at when it comes to the slope. So actually, let's back up and just make it go out a little bit further. And then here, this would give us just a bit of buffer. Now, what did we do over here? We did like 2 tiles of buffer. This, I think, is going to be just 1 tile of buffer, right? No, this is 2. Okay. So, I think what we'll do, let's see. Oops. This will, that'll actually screw everything up if we... Aw. I'm thinking we would maybe expand this a bit. So we would go like here, and then we could go down, slope downward. Now what is this? How many pieces out it would go? Okay, interesting. No, 1 is fine. But it only goes down that much. Oh, and then we do have some S curves, entrance, exit, okay. And then down. Oh, stop it. Now, why is it doing that? I guess the... Okay, interesting. So yeah, I think this looks a little ugly if you ask me. A little uggo. But yeah, the slope is so gradual. Maybe we just have to build with that in mind. But I was almost thinking maybe what if we did the slope down here? And then, I mean, this looks so dumb, but we would probably try to fix the ground a bit so it wouldn't have to do that. But yeah, just for it to go flat, you still need it to... It's quite a gradual slope. So yeah, I think it's going to look that way no matter what. So let's just do the curve. Oops, not like that. And then just start going down. Like that. And then we'll just fix the landscaping later so it doesn't look so ugly. And then boom. The longest station you've ever seen. And then, do we want it to be... I would almost do like an S-curve away. It looks kind of tacky, but... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in theory, if we bought more land, we would expand over here. Whereas, like here, I was thinking more when I was building this, we're not going to really be able to expand any further that way. So we don't need to hug this, or rather this border. If we end up buying more land, we would go that way anyway. Okay. What do we want to do? I think we want to go straight a bit. And then curve like so. Again, this is all just landscaping we'll fix in a bit. I don't necessarily mind that it goes kind of in a tunnel here, but it's almost not necessary because this slope ends right here. And then we're gonna go forward, and where will the third station be? So we've made this station is even longer than this one. But again, I don't think they really have to be that long, so... The real thing is that, yeah, we're going to almost certainly have to go underground to pop up here. So we would go like underground, curve this way, and then, you know, where would we put the station at that point? But I'm open to changing any of these pathways. I think this kind of makes the most sense where things are at right now. I guess we could also do an underground station. That would be kind of neat. Like a subway almost. That sounds kind of cool. If a bit tricky, but I like that though. That actually seems pretty cool. Can we build backwards? Whoa, I'm not ready to do this yet. Get. No, let's just keep going. I don't know. I would like to build backwards though. Yeah, so let's just, can we do this? I don't think so, but I'm gonna try it. Whee! No. Oh, it did wrap all the way around though, so that was nice. Okay. But I'll stay above ground at least for this segment, right? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened here? It's so weird. I hope I can fix that, because I think it looks kind of ugly. But I'm not totally sure I follow how the sloping works here. All right. Now let's start going underground. I will go ahead and destroy this, at least for the time being. And, you know, actually, well... Sorry. This is not what I mean. This is what I mean. We kind of have to go... Oh, no, here we go. We can do this. Now, we are going underground. It's kind of hard to see. Can I show elevation here? Not really. We're already in the underground view. Height marks. Oh, that's what this is. Okay. Got it. Got it. So I don't really know how deep we're going to need to go. I mean, this is going to be not any lower. But it's really just so that we have enough depth to get the pads and everything down there. But let's just go to 1 so it's easy to remember. That's kind of where we're at. Now, at this point, we're already kind of where... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter where the... Well, there is this. We should probably take into account, but... These are also underground, these transport tubes, but we can move those around as we see fit, right? So let's think about this. Where do we want... I guess ideally we would have the station entrance and exit probably closer to like this kind of corner, right? Let me think about this while I take a pure aqua break. Once again, Michigan residents, 10 cents a bottle, okay? Now, if you live in Massachusetts, or you live in Maryland, or New York, or Vermont, this is still worth 5 cents. Which, like, is not a bad deal. I mean, this bottle was only, like, 50 cents. So, but, again, Michigan, 10 cents. I'm about to move to Michigan and make a fortune. Wow. All right. Well, when you're underground, you can just kind of do anything, and it can look as ugly as you want because you'll never see it again. So we do need to flatten things out here. But, like, what if we, I don't know, flattened it out a bit earlier, like this? And then that would place us here. And that's still, yeah, I don't know, I kind of, I mean, I really like the look of this going in at like an angle, this soft curve before it dives underground, and you would have like a pathway that kind of walks by and you see it just go right under you. I think would be really cool. But then, yeah, I think we can end this probably a bit earlier. Finish the curve, and then we can still go further underground if we want to, but I don't even know if we need to, you know? But this at least gets us more closer to this side. I guess people are frustrated. They want to be able to... They're having trouble getting to the exit because I guess it's just so far away. So let's get it close to the exit, because this is already close to the food court and these other rides. Yeah, anyway, it doesn't really matter. The station can be wherever, and it's the pathway in and out that will kind of dictate, but... Okay, and then we'll just do a hard curve here so that we can... Actually, I think it would be best if we did it under the pathway, just so it's easier for us to remember that's where we put it. Oh, no! Oh, okay, okay. We can still do it underground, but it must be a full or half unit height. For example, 1/2, I'm at 3/4. Okay, all right. That's all right. We can fix that. That's kind of what this was going to be for. Oops. Like that. And then one more. Aha! Like that. Okay. Now we can build a station. Beautiful. So yeah. I don't really know how long the station needs to be, but why not make it as long as possible? And since we're underground, it doesn't really matter. But again, like, who the frick is taking the train from here to here? I don't know. The people want it, so... So this is gonna... I thought this was too long, but this is gonna end up being the longest one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So... Again, I'm sure we can come under here and do this. Okay, so yeah, we will need to figure this out, unfortunately. Oh, shoot. No, don't do that. Okay, we'll fix that in a bit. Okay, so let's S-curve off to the side here a bit. And then we'll start... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we have enough clearance to just zoop, come straight up from here. We probably do need to build up a bit. Let's hide the scenery and paths to make this a bit easier. Okay. So, how long did it take us to go down here? I guess this is a bad example because it's diagonal, but this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 segments or so. So hypothetically, I'm not going to do this, but if we just did it from here. Yeah, we're way out, way out. Oh, but also curious, we only start to come out from underground, like right here. And see, that's going to be the problem here, is that it's a long slope down. So that idea of like seeing the train go in and you walk over it is going to be tough, because you'll have to be all the way over here, which is fine. There's nothing over here anyway, but... So, with that in mind, let's just make sure that at this point we are already coming up. Now we can't do that, and we can't even do that, right? So that's as high up as we can go before we start peeking out. I think we need to go one more. Curve, and then come up. Did we do it? I think we did it. Hot dang. Okay. Entrance here. We'll have the line snake all the way over. Exit here. Alright. Let's bounce back. Alright. Entrance here. Exit here. We definitely will have to have a path that climbs over at some point anyway, so... But, I don't know, maybe we'll put the exit, like, here, or something. No, we'll put it here. Okay, and then... Entrance, we want on this side, probably. And exit... we'll do here. Cool. Alright, start testing. Now, I kind of like the idea it costs like just $1 to ride it. That cost me like, what is this? $8,000? LOL. Alright. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. Now we gotta set up the paths, but first let's fix this thing before I forget. So I think we'll just have it go deeper. Oh, that's as deep as we can go. Okay. And then... is this right? I'm getting confused. Here we go. It's always hard to tell. I think we're off a little bit. We want to go one more. Alright, I think we're on the right track here. Oops. Oh my gosh. Okay, so stop, don't do that. Why is it so weird? Stop it. Now, can you go up? So we have to go straight here. Oh, but we can't go like straight up. So why don't we just do that? Oops. Like that. There we go. Okay. So that's fixed. Now let's just figure out these paths. What do we think of the music? Music, I kind of like it. This song starts to get on my nerves. But I like kind of the folky music that they were playing before, you know? So can we build this here? No. So it has to be... So what do we want to be able to go over the... Well, actually, let's fix this landscaping first. I think this kind of stuff is so ugly. Can we fix that by doing some type of terraforming? Let's get real granular with it. So, yeah. We kind of have to... Not much we can do, huh? No matter what, if we're gonna put this up, then that's gonna... So I guess this is at like a very slight slope. But we only have 2 slope choices here with the ground, whereas this gets a bit more gradual. So, fine. We'll have this little bit here. But I still don't want these awkward tunnel things. So something like that, you know, doesn't look too bad. Now what do we think about this tunnel? This, do we keep... Or just get rid of? I'm gonna say... Like that. This we can definitely raise up. What's going on here? But then, yeah, I'm guessing we can't do anything here without making a... So, whatever. We'll live with it. It's what the people want. Okay. Now look at how short these little trains are. Can we adjust this at all? Yes, we can. We can dramatically increase the number of cars per train. I think that's what we want to do. We don't really have any other choices. Synchronized stations, I don't think we need to worry about that. We can ignore all this later. Custom music. We should definitely... Whoa. I love this effect, this like puddle. Fantastic. Okay. Okay. Let's connect some of these paths, right? We'll do one of these. Actually, we'll do this. It's not a ride to get excited for. It's just... Oh, no, can we? Yes, we can. I love that. I love that we can just have it turn like that. I think this looks a lot nicer. Alright. Now, I don't know if demand's going to be this crazy for it, you know? But I'm always just trying to plan ahead. Like, demand tends to be crazier than I expect for a lot of this stuff. do kind of wish that it didn't go like this, so then it would be a cleaner four-way intersection here. This looks kind of silly, you know? I guess we could do that just to make it look a little better, but... Now this is also painted terrain here. So the park started with just this kind of landing strip, but I liked the look of it, so we'll paint that, and then maybe we'll also just paint all of this to make it look a little more real. But then what's fun is you can get into these kind of triangles here and just paint a little bit of dirt like that, so it looks more rugged and real. As real as this stylized look can get. And let's go ahead and not quite, I meant this. Paint all that as well. You can't really see any of it though, can you? Something like that. It's a little tall, but you get the idea. Okay. So there's one. Never painted this, did I? Should do that in a bit. Oh, wait a minute. That is just regular path. Alright, sorry. Sounds good, doesn't it? Okay. And then how quickly can we... Yeah, well, we can't do that, right? Kind of looks ugly though to go so tall so quickly. Plus, I'm expecting that this will be used beyond just I'm sure we'll have this go further. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. I'm not going to complain that much. But I wonder, what do you think it would look with this? It looks about the same, to be honest. A little darker. But, I don't know, I think the lighter color... Oh, whoops. The lighter color matches the sand more. Okay, now let's paint this. And then here I did forget to paint this. That too. Okay. So what do we want to do about this? I wanted it to be like you walk over just as it pops out, but I don't think that's really, like, we could, you know, have a path that goes here. Forgive me, sir. Let me just throw you there. But I don't know. I don't know if it really evokes the feeling I'm going for with such a gradual... And what's the point of walking all the way over here? You know? Just to wrap around the edge. So, I don't know how I feel about that. It's just to make it a little more accessible. If you come off of the roller coaster here, you can still walk all the way over here, but you don't have to walk out and down. You can walk around here. So I feel like I might just... I might have you walk over the track instead. You know? But another thing is I was trying to keep these, like for all of these walkways up and down these slopes, I tried to keep it to these flat ones, these tiles here, rather than any of these diagonal sections. So... yeah. Let's see. Okay, what if we made this come out here, and then... let's see. I just want to see what this looks like. What if we went this way, and then we went, oops, up. Yeah, not tall enough. What if we went way up? And then way down? No, but see here, we have enough time. We can just go. It's okay. What if we went like that? Can't believe you have to do that. Huh. Yeah, but we don't want to go... I mean, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But if we went from here... like that? I think that looks... better-ish. And then we would edit the terrain a bit more. So use this to go thump. And then here, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter if I edit the terrain here at all, because... But I was gonna color it like that. Oh, that's right. This too. Yoink. Yoink. Okay. Looks alright. Just gotta finish connecting this path. And don't forget to throw some benches around, since I did get rid of some of them before. Benches on top, so you get to see the train as it goes down. Yeah, it looks okay. I think it's probably the best we're gonna get. We'll have to build a bridge over it sometime if we're not going to have it cross back here. I guess alternatively, besides doing all that, we could just have it go straight down here, right? It doesn't really seem like there's that much reason to do that then, just to have this extra bit of walkway, so I think this is good. Okay, now we need to do the last one, the underground station that we built. Now, I don't really know how long to make this line. So we're just gonna... Yeah, where do I even... Where did I decide I want this to come out? I'm thinking probably like along the... I don't know. I guess the entrance can be around here and we can have the exit around here maybe? So let's start with the exit because the line doesn't really matter there, and then we can kind of get a feel for how long this takes to get us out of here. We can do the steep slope. Does that matter? Is it going to fatigue anybody more by going up such a steep slope? Holy cow. I mean, that is good. So let's waste no time. Oh wait. And then we rock it out of the ground. So now we can like so. So that's about, like, that's as quick as we could climb out from underground. I think that looks okay. I agree, the thwip is nice. All the sound effects are pretty good, and that is the kind of attention to detail is pretty impressive for an indie game like this. They've got a lot of those details right. Okay. So we're going to use this path, and then, let's see. Let's do one more. And we'll build it kind of like we did all of our others. And then here we'll start to climb out from underground. And come out here. What do we think about that? I don't know, I think it's a little far away from this path. Oh. Let's have it climb out a bit earlier. Even like this, yeah? Oh, that's what I mean though. Like this. Whoa! We're on a slope now. Okay. Interesting. Didn't think about that. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because we're going underground regardless, but it looks kind of ugly. Uggo, I think is what I want to say. What am I doing? Terrain. But really, I probably want it to go down like this. Like, that's kind of what I was thinking, right? All right. That's pretty good. We're back. Let's watch the train as it leaves the station. With all the little test dummies on the train. And it even has a test conductor. There we go. Wow. Now, if I turn it on... Okay, cool. I just wanted to try and get a train going. Oh, shoot. Oops. Okay. Sorry. We know where we're going. Alright. Now, while this is getting figured out... Complaining about trash. Yeah, I don't have a ton of trash cans around. I haven't seen a lot of trash on the ground, though. In general, I think our next big project is we're going to want to build another one of these type food court areas on this other side of the park. I think this is a pretty good location, but for some reason it's tough for people. We can also place vending machines around, but you still have to have haulers walk over to the vending machines and put stuff in them, which A, doesn't look great aesthetically, but B, it is kind of an infrastructure problem, as it just stretches out all of the places that staff need to be able to go. Alright, it's officially open. Everybody go check out this guy. I'm gonna put some more benches around here. A crash in a nearby theme park? No! Can I have like a social media account in the game that I can be like, our thoughts and prayers go out to the victims of the horrible... We need a cool rival park name. The horrible crash. The horrible big typhoon crash at Mount Hemisphere National Theme Park. Okay. So we've got benches. Oh, let me actually throw just a couple more right over here. Funnel cakes! Yo! Funnel cakes! Not too different from mini donuts, but like... Alright. We can save that for our next food court. Whoa, what the heck was that sound? I did not like whatever that was. Now, real quick, I'm kind of liking this Rocky Mountain aesthetic over here. Maybe this could be like a little Rocky Mountain area, but we can put some of these benches here. Sorry to these tired people. I'm replacing all of your benches. Why does it make a different sound when these benches get put down? Sounds almost negative. Like, yeah, these benches are bad. Okay, how are my staff doing? I've only got like 2 people, and this park is pretty big. But they're both wandering around, too tired for work, wandering. I think 1 extra janitor and 1 extra security guard seems like a good idea. I never did, oh, my park name is Big Al's Westward World. I'm pretty happy with that name. It makes me giggle every time I read it, so I'm pretty happy with that. Big Al's Westward World. Hey, you. Go clean up this person's puke. Thanks in advance. They didn't make it off the park. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it is hostile architecture. I'm trying to have as many benches as possible. So... Okay, but yes, we could use some additional trash bins. Trash bin here, because somebody didn't think to throw their trash up. There's like 3 bins here, but I guess they went this way, and they're like, oh, I don't know. And then, let's see. Trash bin here? Let's do trash bin here. Trash bin there. These large trash bins are so expensive compared to the regular ones, but money is no object for me. But aesthetically, I think these look nicer. They're not as giant and bulky. But at the end of the day, don't I just want my trash cans to collect more trash? So I'll put these around here. Oh my gosh. I need another janitor. No, no. Phyllis, no. Who puked? Did you puke getting off the train? I love this. Their dialogue is great. Ooh, we got an entertainer. Carol Bowman. Love that, Carol. Was a really good deal after you've already paid to get in the park. Okay. What are we thinking? Still have like 118 people that are like, I can't get to the park exit. Buddy, I don't know what to tell you. It's not like it's hard to find. I don't have a way to sell maps, right? That's something that you typically see in games like this, but no, I don't think I have a map shop. Ooh, next up are burgers. I love the sound of that. Again, we only get bubble tea as a drink, so hope everybody's satisfied with that. But, okay, well, let's try to ignore the fact that everybody can't get to the park exit. I don't want to stay any longer in this filthy park! Yikes, guys. I really don't see that much trash or anything, you know? I don't know what to say to people who are like, oh, it's too filthy. Oh, well, this does look pretty filthy, actually. I mean, I guess I could also be zoning some of these people better. That's probably what I should do. Let's start painting some zones. So we're going to paint some zones to try and keep staff located in a particular area. So I'm thinking like here. And here. zone. What do we think? We'll probably extend this to here as well. Okay, and then another zone is going to be like this. I guess they can overlap a bit, right? But we'll have this be a third zone. Well, it'll be more like this. Oh no, you can't do that. We gotta have you be a different color. Red. We'll make you red. But yeah, I mean, you can come down here if you want. We'll come here. Okay, and then fourth zone that's like this, maybe? No, fourth seems like a lot, but seems reasonable. This needs to be another color, come on. Let's say blue or purple. Purple is better. I'm gonna start coming up with some better names too for some of these. But okay, so let's hire a bunch more. Oops, that is not how you hire people. Okay, so Jen Jackson's going to work in Zone 1, you're going to work in Zone 2, you're going to work in Zone 3, you're going to work in Zone 4. And then we're going to have another one for Zone 4, another one for Zone 3, another one for Zone 2, another one for Zone 1. Okay. Now, you guys should probably just stick to Zone 2. Mechanics. I mean, in terms of zones, there's really just like one ride per zone, almost. But, no, we'll leave you around. Security guards. 1, 2, 3. Fourth security guard. We'll work in 4. And let's hire another sheriff. And so, yeah, again, with the zones, let's do 1, 2, and 4 for these guys. Okay, Zone 1. This zone is going to be called Rocky Mountain. It's got to be another R. Rocky Mountain. Rocky Mountain. I think some pure aqua will help do the trick. How about Rocky Mountain Reprise? Rocky Mountain Respite? We'll do Rocky Mountain Respite. Okay. Zone 2. This is the food court and Donkey Kong's house. So... we're going to do licensed land. This is where all of our licensed properties will go. Okay, so yeah. Zone 4, it's definitely got to be Deep Seek Zone. Deep Seek Dirge. Deep Seek Depression. And then Zone 3, this is like lightly Western themed at least. This is more, this is like supposed to be more adventure-y or something. So, yeah, Red Rocks with an X, because that makes it a little cooler. You just do Red Rocks, it's like boring. Red Rocks. God, there's like literally like 1 or 2 guys on these trains. I don't even think this train has anybody on it. Nobody likes to ride this ride? Is it too far into the corner? People are like, I can't get to it. I literally don't understand how anybody could be having trouble getting to the ride. I guess it's because things are like too spread out, but I don't know. I don't really understand. We do at least now have this train. Nobody's really complaining that it's too expensive. If anything, they're like, wow, it's a great deal. But I was thinking the train would maybe make it easier to get around. Let's see. God, 126 people still say they can't get to the park exit. Guys, I built like an underground railway for you and everything. I don't know. You gotta go clean up that puke, please. They just walked away from it. No, somebody else is taking care of it. It's all good. We're good. So I don't know if I have to, like, wait for time to pass. For people to understand how to get to the entrance. I don't know. It's not hard to get out of here. I don't understand why people are, like, frustrated. Yeah, I did see people complaining about vandalism, lightly complaining about vandalism. We should see that with, like, broken benches and other scenery type stuff. And security is obviously supposed to help with that. But again, I don't really see anything broken that makes me feel like, whoa. That guy, did he vomit in this trash can? What happened there? Renzi's Verhoeven. Yeah. I need some help. Alright, well hopefully one of our janitors here, you don't need to go in line. You can go take care of this trash. Thank you. So yeah, they're going to take this trash all the way into the chute that I have back here. Let me watch some of these people. I just want to see, is anybody getting, like, confused? I remember in Roller Coaster Tycoon, you couldn't have paths that were, like, too doubled up, you know? People would get, like, lost in these labyrinths of paths, but I assumed that in this game that wouldn't really be that much of a problem. But I don't dispute that the park is pretty large. Probably bigger than I think that it is. But I'm still thinking that the train would help with that. I love this long line you have to wait in to get on the train. It hasn't rained here in a while, honestly. It rained a couple times when I first started playing. I don't think it's rained this whole stream. Showcased by a popular content creator! So yeah, are those the articles that are getting posted to MSN? AI roller coaster. I don't know. Sounds unsafe to me. I don't trust that. Well, someone just died in Donkey Kong's house. Worst thing than vomit is wet vomit. Oh my gosh, everybody needs to stop puking. I just need like a janitor that's gonna be just posted up outside of this particular ride. 146 people can't get to the park exit. Well, I have a lot of benches, but I don't think they want to sit down because they're all on the move. So what if we got rid of some of these maybe more extraneous paths? Like, I'm thinking like, what if we got rid of this path? You get over here. Are you going somewhere? Headed for Rocky Mountain Spinner? I'll give you a boost. Okay, so yeah, what if I just like got rid of these? Would that be better or worse? Then there's kind of only one way to get around. And then I was also thinking maybe we would get rid of these paths too. Or actually, sorry, not this one. This path. Oh, whoops. But I guess I can... Oh. Stop it. Like that. And then we could even kind of fix this. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Like this? Still get a... Let's think about this. Yeah, like this. Alright, that looks pretty good. And I'm also thinking, let's just drastically reduce the length of this queue here, you know? I mean, we can still make it like this long, but it probably doesn't need to be as long as it is. Just in case that helps anybody who's like, oops, desperate to get out of here. Then they can take a train, or they can, the walk is very short, right? Now, as for this underground one here, still did have this path be very long. so first of all, who is this? You're a mechanic? Alright, I'm just gonna drag you out of here. I don't want... Can you get, like, lost underground forever if I delete one of these? But I don't think I see anybody down here, so I think we're good. So yeah, let's just... come on, man. Good golly, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Just delete these. Pathways. Like this. Okay, and then we're gonna just go... let's see, how did I do this? I guess we'll... Yeah, we can't do that, really. It's pretty close, but not quite. So what if we... Can we move the entrance? Probably not while it's open. Yeah. I don't really want to do that right now anyway. I was thinking maybe I would also shorten these stations, but I don't get the feeling that's really going to help that much. But yeah, that looks pretty good, right? Oh, shoot. No, it's... Here we go. It has to be a Q. Okay, up, up. Oh, one more. Up, up, up. No, not that. Oh, there's a slope here, isn't there? I can barely see. Come on. Yeah. Oh, and then that's right. This path got deleted. So, come out like that. What do we think of that? Maybe we can do a bit of terraforming here. Like this. And this. Something like that. It's not too bad. It's maybe at least a little better. These are comically close together, but yeah, actually in that case I kind of want it to go this way then. Separate them a little bit. Okay. Please continue. And I'll go ahead and flip this back to sand, more or less. I might do some repainting in a bit, but for now, I'll just leave it that way. Let's see how I feel about it. Adventure spin is broken! Oh no! I don't think we've had a ride break down yet. Alright, so... mechanic. One is taking a break, and one is wandering around. Now he's on his way to Adventure Spin. In the rain! It's going to take him a while. He did happen to be on almost an opposite corner of the park. So I guess that just goes to show how big everything really is. There's lots of empty space here, definitely. Okay, I'm thinking maybe like a food court here. Maybe over here, but it'd be kind of nice, like pressed up against the ride in this little box in here. This is also the park's only restroom, but I don't see anybody complaining about that. Nobody's like, I can't get to the bathroom. They just want to leave. and they don't know how to get out. I can't help them. Leaving the park. This guy, he's on a mission. He knows where he's going. He knows how to get out of here. Impatient, litterer, stingy. Yeah, you should probably get out of here anyway. Okay. Let's see how this works. Yeah, okay. Just happens to line up there. Get out of here. But yeah, we've got the maximum number of cars and trains, so nothing to mess with there. Yeah. Let's go ahead and fix this dirt here too, this terrain. Like that, and that, and that. Okay. $23,000 in the hole. But we'll just kind of ignore that for now. But yes, I'm frequently seeing that guests are hungry and thirsty, and so I think another shop to get food from is probably in order. Popcorn is about to be produced. And then after that, what do you think? We should probably have a move on to maybe calm rides? We've still got 2 thrill rides to build and 2 roller coasters we haven't built. But we have only 1 calm ride left to build, so once they finish with the popcorn, we'll move on to that. So yeah, let's like that, maybe? Now we'll need another depot. These are giant and fugly. Let's see. Probably makes more sense to make this park. So these are employee paths only. Guests can't see them, and they don't even like looking at them. So we'll try to put some scenery, some walls around here to prevent them from being visible. But now I think we could then put a depot here. Ooh, popcorn research is done. Let's start researching some calm rides. What else do we have here? Shop decoration statistics. Yeah, let's do calm rides. Okay. So we're gonna build this. Now this is suddenly out of the ground. So we're gonna put them. Now where do you think these are? Like here maybe? Almost. Oops, that's right the first time. Oh, come on. so bad at these controls. Okay, this, and then turn, and then voila. All right. Now we just need to add some shops. So let's do some burgers, and we still only have bubble tea and popcorn and funnel cakes. Funnel cakes rule. We're the funnel cakes. That's us. And we rule. Alright, now we need to hire more haulers. And they're going to work in deep sea depression. Oh, I forgot to name. Oh, that's her. Oh. I guess I didn't finish naming it. Red Rocks. Thank you very much. Alright. Now we gotta crank up these prices. $2 for a funnel cake, probably more like $5.50. $3.50 for a hamburger. I'm thinking like $7 for a hamburger. Oh, $7 for a hamburger. No. We'll do $6.50. And then for fries, what do we think? $4.50. The bubble tea price will sink. And then popcorn. Let's do $3.50. There's popcorn. You know, doesn't have to be expensive. Money's no object to me. Oh, speaking of trash, let's also throw a trash chute here. What? Oh, because of this thing. There we go. Oh, now we will need trash bins out the wazoo. And some benches here. See, I think it's just dumb to have benches like straight across from the place that you eat. Like those will just always be occupied. But I don't know. I guess maybe that's what they expect in a game like this. Who wants to sit right across from the trash? Not me. But I think this place is going to be pretty popular. This seems actually insane. All of these myriad of benches. Okay, and then another trash bin here and one here. This is crazy. It does make me feel like this was maybe a bit excessive, though. You know, maybe this is not helping. Just give up on making it look like I would expect a regular theme park to look like. If I wanted that, I'd be playing Planet Coaster. Maybe that's what I should do next. But I feel like this makes the isometric view makes it a lot easier to get an idea of kind of, you know, what you want to do. I don't come into the game with ideas. So, and I think that's kind of, I've always liked like SimCity for similar reasons. Like, you're just constantly playing whack-a-mole, pushing buttons to try and assuage problems as they come up. So I like in a game like this, you just start with a little bit and you build naturally based on the stuff that comes up. But I don't know, I mean, Planet Coaster's similar. Okay, I deleted all that, so now I just need to make sure I've got... We do definitely have enough trash bins. I was really just gonna go to town with benches, even though it looks goofy as heck. Okay, and that reminds me, I do also need a toilet. That sound was horrible. Oh my gosh. I did not like that. Okay. Now, let us build some walls. So we got like a ton of walls we can choose from here. These, or more, these are just like a plain flat wall. Not very interesting. This is glass? Whoa, okay, cool. This is like some corrugated steel. I mean, you can make these any color, but this is like, what, concrete almost? That looks neat. And then these I had earlier, these are like, it's got like siding. Ooh, a trellis. Okay, so what do we think matches, you know, this aesthetic? These walls are very plain. I like this color, though. But we could probably just use our little eyedropper here. Oh, but these are really... This is pretty nicely made. Okay, they actually don't have a plain wall at all as part of that little construction. But I'm about to have a plain wall. Actually, we can use this doorway. And I also like, yeah, having this, oops. Oh, wow. Interesting. So they made like a little, oh, okay. So what is this then? This is just a window. Okay. But yeah, they like put it there. Cute. Okay. I guess I could probably stand to straighten it a bit more. Like that. No, except now that's on the outside. So like that. It's kind of a gap at the top though, right? But, I mean, what are you going to do? I think there's a gap at the top there, too, so... Okay. Something like that, maybe? Okay. So, yeah, I think we're going to use just a plain wall, but... Actually, it's this all the way up here. And so again, you can use the eyedropper here. I want this exact color. And they'll give it to me. Isn't that perfect? Love that. So, yeah, I don't love this. But we do kind of have to go zigzaggy just a bit here. But I don't know, we could maybe make these like one of these. What do we think about that instead? That's what I want. And then, yeah, they had some crazy blah here. This wall corner. But can people, like, walk on the path? Yeah, actually, they probably can. Okay, let's do that. This looks cute. Like that. a bit more here. And here. Okay, so what I did over there was I did like a half wall, so that way you can still kind of see the tops of these shops. But I think you still kind of, I would still want it to be like a bit closed off, you know? So I think we're gonna go, oh yeah, we can do that. And that. Now why is this suddenly a different color? Is it just because of the... They're all kind of a different color. These half walls. I guess that makes sense actually, that the half walls would be a different color. I'm thinking it's just shading. But these half walls, I do need to fix the color of those, because I just did the default out of the box color. Okay. And then up like that. I don't know. How is that? How do you think that looks at ground level? But that's the beauty of the isometric view, is you don't get to know. Who cares? Okay, brush. I drop this color and then brush here. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I love that. Okay, thank you for that tool. Let's see. Now, in terms of a roof, they've got a lot else, other stuff going on here. Cubes, roof corners, and border corners, and borders. Let's just start with now this is supposed to go here, like that. And then go like this. Okay, so then what was the point of all this walls and half walls and stuff? I think it was so then I could maybe set this a bit lower. Not that that really matters, I guess, but there, I did it. And then we got some diagonal corners here. And then borders. Border corner. And border diagonal. And then otherwise it's just regular borders, right? Border, 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 border. So yeah, this has like so many just nice little quality of life changes from a game like Roller Coaster Tycoon. It makes it so easy, it just like snaps to these little spots. Now, of course, I say that, and I'm about to do these that don't actually snap anywhere. So let's think about this. How do they do this here? They basically just have it at every corner, and then actually, yeah, in the corners, they don't really do that, do they? Interesting. I don't know. This seems like it'll be tough to replicate, and I kind of don't want to do it. Okay, I do wonder though, what if I did like what if I got rid of these and did this a wall corner here instead. They probably don't have a half wall corner though, do they? Let's scroll. Actually, it's up at the top here, right? Oh, these are, yeah. Okay. Yeah, they do have a wall corner half. Ah, nice. All right. Like this. And let's just go ahead and paint this color. And then, oops, that's not what I meant. Take that. Put that there. And then grab this. And put this here. What do we think? It's kind of cute. Okay. So that, yeah, we gotta get rid of this guy, sorry. I'm pretty happy with that. I think I would like to add maybe some more windows to these parts. And I don't really know what I'm doing here. I think I wanted the ceiling to be lower. It doesn't really matter with the, I don't know. I'll think about it. But look at this, dude. We got a whole new food court now. Supply surplus of donuts, dude. Donuts are so cheap these days. They make, honestly, in my opinion, they make too many donuts. We need to curb the donut buying behavior. So they're developing calm rides. Train's still going around, and it's not nearly as popular as you'd think it would be, given how much everybody seems to be complaining about trying to leave the park. Many of my guests are tired. Oh, I'm just so sorry to hear that. Wow. I can already see like 10 benches. Maybe I should just put a bench on every path. I just realized there are two types of benches here. This has back support. We can stand to give our guests back support, right? I mean, seriously, look at all these benches. Nobody's even sitting in them. Whoa. Scary. I don't know, man. This park is shaping up to be a little bit of a disappointment. I'm really happy with it. It just seems like my guests are surprisingly not happy with it. Is it really just because it's too spread out? It's not even that big, though. Like, honestly, if I were to move anything, I would just move this ride maybe closer in. But it can't be that this ride alone is, like, confusing people. You go all the way back here, and then you're like, I want to go home. I don't know. It's not that hard for me to wrap my head around, but I'm biased, obviously. Oh my gosh, my park now costs $1,500 a month. I think thanks to this new food court that I just built. Sounds like I need to make everything significantly more expensive. Also, the number of people that are coming into my park is like not dramatically increasing either. It's been kind of stagnant at this 284 mark. I haven't built any new rides, and I could certainly run an ad campaign if I felt so inclined, but yeah, I don't know. Huh. I'm not sure what's up. Generally, the overarching theme, everybody's like tired and hungry and thirsty and they want to leave. And it's like they're all lost and confused in some corner of the park. But I don't see anybody who's like, I don't know, trying to get out of here and can't get out. Is it just that it takes them longer than they expect to leave? Why does it take them longer? I don't know. It's kind of odd. I have like this like A+ ride that's right here at the entrance, and there's not really that many people riding it. This train literally has nobody on it. Imagine you're the only guy on the ride, and you won't even sit in the front? What's wrong with you? Whoa. More puking. And then you have to hear everybody step in the puke. Which I like even less. Where's the janitor that roams these parts? Oh, he's right here. He'll make his way over there shortly. Oh, I can get rid of these test walls. Many of your guests are thirsty. Well, look, man, I literally have 2 bubble teas, and that's the only the only way that I can quench anyone's thirst. Alright, what if I made some vending machines? I just threw them around. I don't love the idea of that, but I don't really know what else to do. Where are these people that are thirsty? This is like the only corner of the park I can think of where people are like thirsty and not doing anything about it. And it doesn't even matter because nobody's riding this ride anyway. So thirsty. Well, all these people who are... Oh my gosh, wait a minute. There are people who are stuck here. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Okay. Holy crap, dude, this is it. It's these... Oh my gosh, what's happening? Okay, are people riding this ride? Oh my god. No, dude, no. No. Oh no, what has happened? How did this happen? Okay, so these people are so this ride is like a death trap, right? They're getting on the ride and then they're just like getting trapped in here. Dude, I can't believe it took me this long to figure this out. Oh my god. Literally, I can't get to the park exit. It's all these people. Okay, well, no wonder. Oh my gosh. So what have I done? These are not connected somehow? Yeah, look at this. Something's up. Okay, so I definitely was messing with this yesterday, this pathing. I don't understand. So is there like a wall here? Dude, what the F? I'm so confused. Yeah, I mean, this looks good. Oh, man. Remember when that radio person wrote about this, or did that thing about this awesome ride? They were like, he should come check out the... How did he get off the ride? Maybe he was still in line, and he was like, hey, guys, you need to check this out. So what's going on here? This is the exit, right? Like, this is the entrance, and people walk up here to get on. This is the exit. And yet, these people are refusing to exit. I think there's like a wall here or something. But there's definitely a path here. And it's not... doesn't connect. But if I... The scenery just makes it really hard for me to really see what in the world is going on. I really must have screwed this up. Even here, though, there's like clearly stuff in the way. Man, what did I do? I wish I could view this in more detail, but I can't really. Dude, this is so funny. Okay. Well, how would I... This guy here is conked out. Bench space is at a premium on this poor path. Oh my gosh. So if I, like, put that here and here, I mean, even those don't connect, you know? Okay, but this will connect. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And then let's see how we can figure this out. Or is there a wall here too? Yeah, there is a wall. Golly. This is what I get for messing with it, huh? Okay, I see. This is like the one way, the one path in and out. But does this still work? No. Alright, how about this? I think this will work. I'm so sorry to all these people. Okay. Be free. Here they come. Yeah, go ahead and autosave, why don't you? This guy's like, I'm going right back on. Oh my gosh. Okay. This like death march. I mean, this guy is so tired and he's like, I might as well ride one more time before I leave. Holy crap. Okay, how much like poop and puke is on this path, do you think? Where's our resident janitor? Yeah, bro, you need to get back there. It is not good. Let's see, I'm gonna... Yeah, you got a lot to do, dude. No wonder everyone's like, this place is so filthy and I'm so hungry and thirsty and I can't get out of here. I should have known there were people trapped, dude. Look at them all. Oh no. Oh no. Well. Okay. Yeah, well, you guys definitely earned your... You did a great job helping me boost my numbers. Oh my gosh. These poor people. Dude, I think this has been accumulating the entire time I've been playing. I'm pretty sure when I was working on this park 2 days ago when I first started it, This person's like, I gotta pee. They're just gonna exit the park. I'm pretty sure when I built this a couple days ago, yeah, I was trying to extend this queue, but I guess I didn't realize that you can barely see this little entryway here is like the only way in and out of this whole structure. So I think originally the park, or the queue goes, ends here, and there's just one path that brings you in and out. I thought that was kind of dumb for like such a really expensive, for a really popular ride. I would think you would have a longer queue. So I extended it out here, and you can see people go through this wall, but I guess they couldn't go through the other wall, so. Alright, see you guys. Don't tell anybody about your bad experience on the way in, okay? Some of these people are like, you know what, actually I don't want to go anymore. Holy crap. Literally, look at I had 230 people, and now I have 75 people in the park. I had 200 people trapped in this corner. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, well. That is crazy. Okay, well that makes me feel a lot better. I was like, this park's pretty good, okay? What's wrong with it? Why is everybody so cranky? Alright, let's crank up the price. You gotta pay extra, since I'm not torturing you anymore. Dude, that is so funny. People love to play games like this to torture people, you know? Make everything free, but then like the toilets are like really expensive, or like put them on like a giant island, they can't go anywhere. You make like roller coasters that kill people, and I was just inadvertently torturing my It's so funny though. So that was that was a nice, wow, look at how much happier everybody in my park is now. It was kind of nice. You can click on this and you can see like where people are thinking some of these thoughts. So you get an idea of like where people might be having problems. That was actually really helpful. I did not even once think to do that earlier. Wow. Well, that was crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Well, sorry everybody about that. But hey, you know what? It makes for good content with the capital C. So yeah, I don't know, you can tell that I made this one and it looks more sad than this one does. Maybe it just makes sense to just patch over this, but I think it still looks better with this lower, let's do thrill rides next. I think this still looks better with this dropped ceiling. But now at least on top it's not so awkward. But yeah, all of these little pylons, they're really just cubes, and they're like painstakingly placed. I don't really feel like doing that. But I don't think there's an easy way to like select and copy like multiple of these. You can snap to the grid, but I don't think it wouldn't protrude like this. Change grid size. Oh, okay. So that would make this at least a little easier, but again, they would still be like kind of inset here. Interesting though. That's pretty nice. How nifty. Okay, what about this? This giant cylinder. Oh, and then there's also these bands. Wow. Whoever made this put a lot of effort into this that I'm absolutely not going to replicate. Okay, look at that, dude. My park attendance has already bounced back to almost 200 now. And hopefully people are significantly happier. We could be bumping the prices of, like, everything. 16 bucks. I think you need to pay $16.50 to get in here. And, this bubble tea is really worth the money. Shouldn't have said that. Should not have said that. It's going to be so hard for me to deprogram. I was like, oh, man, why is everybody so thirsty? Safety will suffer. How ominous. Deep Seek Depression bubble tea. I meant depression like it's like inset into the ground, but I like thinking of it more as like a tropical depression. There's interesting weather phenomena over here in this part of the park. Huh, okay. Well, what? Maybe like another ride? We do have this plane carousel now, right? What do we have here? Mountain Pass. Cyberpunk Plane Museum. I don't know, this just looks like a regular plane museum. What makes it cyberpunk? Well, I like this Mountain Pass one, but we already have a bunch of mountain rides over here in this corner. We need rides that go somewhere else. What else? Jumper and Twister, right? Pea Shoot Pummel. Come on now. Pea Shoot Pummel. Pegasus Jump. I guess that would fit over here. It would be another thrill ride, but who's going to complain about that? Now, I kind of wish we could just get rid of this path. Like, I already have a path to... I guess I could just delete this path. Maybe that's what I'll do. Alright, pause. Everybody pause. I'm going to delete this. Make sure I'm not going to delete anything else here. Alright, go ahead. And then let's also do some terraforming. Like this, maybe? That should be enough space, don't you think? So, what was this? Jumpa? Pegasus Jump. Yep. Let's do it. All right. So we'll just leave those there for now. This looks so cute. And you can go ahead and start. Oh, but don't have to cost anything. All right, who wants to jump the Pegasus? So yeah, let's replace some of these paths so that they can mimic this. Interesting. So I can't replace the... Some poor person sitting there and I have to... Okay. Don't get lost. I guess I'll just pause. I'm not even sure I really like... Oh, and I want it to be a different color, too. Look, this is really what I want, right? But yeah, do I like this or like the cobblestone more? I don't like the cobblestone. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Computer just does it better. So I feel like it's probably best if we're just like not Luddites about the whole thing, you know? Otherwise we're gonna get left in the dust. So they have like little things on the ground here even, huh? Okay, now this is not what I did before. It's not. Okay. We're gonna do the same here. And here. I guess this should probably also be made of stone. Whoa. Not what I was expecting. What does it look like if we do, what was it? Which one is this? They call this stone blocks. Yeah, I kind of like this more, honestly. Nope. Nope. Not what I meant. But I want, like, this color. So, let's do this. Let's, Oh, we're over here. I don't understand how I'm supposed to do this. I want to build upwards, but not from there. But if I do that, I guess it won't replace it, will it? Okay. Alright, perfect. That's kind of what I was thinking. Something like that. Okay, but now we need to replace all of the crap that we broke. I had cute benches, but I guess we can do any color, but yeah, so I'm thinking maybe more like a sandy color. I guess we can see here. Not to get too deep in the weeds here, but yeah, I was thinking like a darker sandy color. But look at that, it changes in real time over there. Isn't that nice? Alright. So yeah, something like this, maybe. It's more what I was thinking. Bench, bench. 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 Oh, this poor guy needs a bench. Bench. I'm gonna overdo it with the benches now, aren't I? Because I thought everybody was just so desperately tired. But again, I don't know, you know, benches are good. You can never have too many, really. here. All right. It's probably enough benches, don't you think? Actually, looks like a ton of benches, but I think that'll be all right. I'm not gonna overthink it. You can change the colors of these too, but I'm just gonna leave them alone for now. I could spend a long, long time messing with those particulars. Okay. Look at these people go. So many spinny rides. You get off one spinny ride and go right onto the next spinny ride. So I kind of want to build more calm rides. This is also a spinning ride. But also these themes, none of them really fit with my park, so I don't really want to do those. Plane carousel? Yeah, there's the mountain one we could throw over here somewhere. Well, what's your problem? Oh, he's a security guard. Never mind. He like walked right up to the entrance and turned around. I was like, what? What did we do wrong? Before you unsubscribe, can you tell us why? Okay, Mountain Pass. Man, this thing is huge. Really don't have any room for it over here. Could squeeze it in here, but it would look pretty ugly. I'll think about it. I will think about it. Now look at this. Oh, so many more people riding. How exciting. Just like it should be. We have significantly more people in the park now than we ever did. And they all think that the fee is a good deal. That's awesome, because it's about to be $20. Can't say no. Oh, man. Alright. How are the staff doing? Staff doing okay? Nobody's mad or upset about anything? Buy another one of these guys. And then what we can do is let's see. Let's have one in Rocky Mountain Respite and one in Deep Sea Depression. And then that would just leave these two rides basically. I guess the train. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. I have a lot of janitors, but part of it was because I thought that everybody thought my park was so filthy, and instead it was just one small patch where everybody was trapped. Man, there are a lot of janitors wandering around. But the other thing, too, is I want to have, like, 2 for each zone. So one can go on a break, and then the place is still covered, right? The zones are fine. I don't know. I thought that I mean, for janitorial staff, the food court has to be like one of the worst places. You know, it's got to be very busy. So just like that, in this little licensed corner should be all they would have to worry about. Now the way that the paths work is that they were here. Can I use this to remove? Yeah. So you guys shouldn't have to worry about any of like that. One little junk out of the corner. Okay, but otherwise, like, yeah, I mean, this should be fine for them. I'll also go ahead and expand. You can go up here if you want to. But that's just extra. Rocky Mountain, okay, so I see a ton of people get off of this ride and just immediately throw up. We just need to have like a janitor there all the time to scrape that stuff up. This is a pretty wide area for them to cover. But like, I don't want them going all the way over here and up here when I need them really just like over here in this corner, you know, this path really. So that's what this is for, right? This area covers that part of the land. I would say, yeah, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do this. But the rest of this you can do. But there is also like a lot of land over here too. So in Deep Sea Depression, there, again, this is probably going to be the heaviest area, but these are also 2 thrill rides. So in general, I think this is going to be pretty heavily trafficked, and I don't really want them wandering too far out of the way. Hey, all right, a park rating of 80%. We're well on our way to success. Thankfully, these don't have any time-related goals, so I don't really have to worry about that. So, what do we think? I think we're okay. We don't have to adjust it too much. I'm mostly happy with this. But we do have a lot of janitorial staff. Now look at us, dude, making $1,000 a month. That's pretty good. How many months will it take us to get out of the hole? But we're doing all right. For a park with unlimited money, we're doing all right. Oh my gosh, Adventure Spin was struck by lightning. Is everything okay? There are people on the ride. Were they also struck by lightning? I don't have a ton of covered areas around here for people, really. Something I maybe should consider, but I don't know. It doesn't rain that often. Look, it's already gone. Who cares? The ride's fine. Everything's good. Well, yeah, I could build more rides. I'm trying to find good spots for them. They're about to finish another thrill ride. Honestly, we should probably build another roller coaster, don't you think? We only have the one. We've got plenty of other random rides, but I think it's probably time for another A-list ride. Put ourselves another $10,000 in the hole. I don't know where I would put it. Maybe up here? I guess it kind of depends on what my options are. That's a wooden roller coaster, so otherwise I have mouse coasters. These are like really claustrophobic, tight little corners. Ruin Roundup. Okay. Wild Vermin Mine. Contains unresearched objects, spooky structures, and medieval structures. Manic Mining Company. See, this doesn't require any special structures. Now, this is not a particularly thrilling roller coaster, but I guess at least it counts. And it would be a little different. Change of pace. In general, there's a lot of this terrain changes here. I keep doing this. I keep reaching out in front of the screen to point at anything. There's a lot of terrain changes that I need to make sure I would rectify before placing this anywhere. But we could like easily throw this down here. It's just that if I put it here, it's in licensed land, so we need to make sure that this is named after a licensed property, like Donkey Kong's house. I just like how straight up this is. Like I mean, it does. It's obviously supposed to evoke Donkey Kong's house, but I love that you'd go ride the ride Donkey Kong's house. Like I just want to make like Mario's house next to it, but with a minecart ride, you'd have to be like Donkey Kong's minecart country. They're building that at Universal, aren't they? It's Super Nintendo World, Super Nintendo Land. What is that called? I'm gonna look up the name. Donkey Kong Barrel Ride. Rocket Barrel Ride. No, this is the name of the level. No, I'm talking about at Universal. Do we not know its name yet? Just Donkey Kong Coaster? Minecart Madness, but this looks like something somebody made up. Minecart Madness, that's what it's called. Okay. Alright. Sorry, did you have something important to tell me? No, apparently not, because there's no notifications down here. So yeah, we could make a Minecart Madness. Then this would just be Donkey Kong country instead of licensed land. But I mean, what's wrong with that? Okay, let's get to work. All right, sorry. Remind me again. How big is this? Crumbly Keep. Some of these are really neat. Manic Mining Company. Alright, so yeah, it is going to have to fit in this corner. Where do you get on the ride? Okay, so it's these two pads here. And I guess we don't even really need a terraform. We could just plop it down here, but I want it to be level. Right? I think so. These are tough, because if you screw it up, you have to, like, delete everything. So now I'm just, like, leaned all the way in. But yeah, these are paths I'm looking at here, right? That terminate in these little towers. So I think we can just go like, oops. We could go like this. I think this would work. Okay, I'm doing it. All right. So, like that there. And then, actually, Actually, please go ahead and start testing this. Is this good? Is that a good sound? It sounds kind of bad. I'm not seeing anybody exit the... Oh, here they go. Okay, good. I think it is a good sound. Coke's house. I love that name, Coke's house. Koch brothers place. Okay. We all know this is going to be the talk of the town. Every radio station is going to be talking about this awesome ride, so we need to make this queue extra long. Safety will suffer. Alright, let's go. Now I do want to paint this terrain a bit. Is this terrain, like, what is this? These are like roofs. Kind of interesting. So yeah, I guess dirt colored. Let's get to the corners. Let's make sure we got some more dirt here, dirt here. And, yeah. Just make sure that we get some roughing around the edges. All right. Bobby Johnson. I want the ride. Wait, I'm gonna add a exclamation point, of course. Actually, no, it needs to be hyphenated. These brands today are like so important that they need to like shoehorn it in like the most awkward way. Donkey Kong hyphen Minecart Mania. Like they were afraid to just call it Minecart Mania, so they have to call it Donkey Kong Minecart Mania. Alright, straight across from Donkey Kong's house, which is surprisingly more popular. But not for long. Look at these people just walking on top of the... But, you know, it's fine. Alright, attendance is way up. So, let's increase the price of the park. $25 to come to Donkey Kong's house. Now, let's make sure that our zones account for this accordingly. Yeah, no, this actually looks pretty good. I guess I'll expand this a little just to be safe, but I don't think it really matters. Cool. Alright, I'm happy with that. But yeah, now I feel encouraged to just rename every ride something equally dumb. But I don't know, it's getting pretty late. It's about time for me to log off. Can't be on too much longer. What's going on here? Safety will suffer. Top stand. Okay, what are you guys working on now? Another thrill ride? Okay. I won't say no. I guess you guys are already halfway through. Hire a new research team. Get out of here, everybody. You suck. You don't know what you're doing. Dude, just makes me so much happier that everybody likes this park so much more. I was so confused. But now there's so many people on the train. It's cute. All these people being transported around. Lots more people sitting on benches. Lots of people stepping in puke. Can I find our janitor around here? You there. Oh, he's heading for the staff room. Okay, you there. Can you come over here and take care of this for me? Thank you, man. Okay. Yeah, any other thoughts to be aware of? Howdy, partner. Toilets is disgusting. Oh yeah, it does not look good. There are some scents emanating from this place. This guy, you don't want to clean the place? Let me just plop you right here and see what happens. Yeah, there he goes. Oh wait, no, someone else is doing it. Okay, never mind. You go do whatever. I don't know. Someone is going to clean this. Any other depressing thoughts? I want to go on something a bit more intense than Ferris wheel. I hope Donkey Kong's house will be worth the long queue time. Well, he's not even in there. When you go into Donkey Kong's house, you have to play the role of Donkey Kong. So it's kind of an interactive experience. I guess I've seen everything there is to see. Time to go home. How did I get here? Where am I? More intense than Donkey Kong Minecart Mania. Yeah, I understand. This hamburger is a bit overpriced. Okay. I'll take that into account. $6 for the hamburger. I'll knock 50 cents off it. This donut really made me sick. Oh no. We gotta clean this place. The hamburger from Depression Hamburgers, that's all I can read. Really made me sick. Okay, will someone clean this as well? Just generally. Bleh. That place is clean. So-so. But don't worry, a janitor is working on it. He's on the case. Can't really see him, but I'll just imagine he's there. I am not going to wait any longer to get on Donkey Kong's house. I'm sorry, man. What do you want me to do? Make it more expensive? 50 cents to get into Donkey Kong's house. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot you can do. Oh, it's the ride operator. Talking about the ride. He can't, like, increase ride throughput here, right? Yeah, not a whole lot else going on. I'm not going to wait any longer to get onto Donkey Kong's house. Not a lot of high-intensity thrill rides. Yeah, I understand that. I'm at least researching some more. What other ones do we have here we haven't built yet? Jumper we did, Transformer we did, so it's top scan, this one's new. Havisham Hall, ooh, it even has text on the top. Morning Star, Rainbow Towers. Mad Centrifuge. This one's just called Hydra. So I guess it would maybe fit the... This is kind of a Roman theme. I guess this would be kind of Roman. Otherwise, I don't know. Some of these are so gaudy. Mad Centrifuge, I guess is like more of a sci-fi theme. I don't really know what you would describe this as. Castle. Lots of folksy stuff. That would be nice if I had like a more folksy park. Hydra's the only real one that seems to kind of fit in this maybe type of area, but even then I don't really feel like it looks that similar to these other two. Well, what am I going to do? Just not build it? Or build it with my own theming? I don't know, it sounds like too much work. Versus Twister. We don't have one of those, right? But yeah, this one I felt kind of similarly. I also didn't really know what else we would do. So what if we went to the workshop? Are there any other ones maybe I could just download? I've already forgotten what are these? Jumper, or no, sorry, Top Scan and Twister. But yeah, I don't necessarily see them here either. What happens if I look up Top Scan? Okay, here we go. But I don't see it on the side here, which is kind of annoying. Okay, Top Scan and sort by most popular. Of all time. Of all time. Or maybe most subscribed. Actually not that helpful. Whoa. Walt Disney World. After I visited Disneyland Paris, I decided to build my own. It's probably months of work. Yeah, I bet. Okay, never mind. Back to most popular. Sharknado. Kinchahouse Roche. This one's just Amogus. What is this? This is kind of deserty, right? Go ahead and add that. Spin Top. It's not really the same ride. And that's kind of it. There's not a whole lot else. Does this one even have a name? The one I just added? No. It's just called Top Spin. Okay, now, here's a question. Now that I've added it, is it just going to automatically show up here? I don't think so. Probably have to restart. Oh wait, new content. No way. Are you for real? How do I, updated blueprint, Top Spin. But is it a different ride? See, I've searched Top Scan. Okay, real quick. You guys finish your development on this, so let's do a coaster. Okay, this Top Scan one that I subscribed to, this one. Yeah, it is a different ride. I didn't realize that. Whoops. Okay, well, I'll ignore that then. None of these really meet the theming criteria that I'm thinking of. Okay, what was the other one? Twister. Oh, and now we have Turbine. Dark Zalgo Turbine. The Dwarves Vault. Man, what the heck is going on here? Oh, it's like a clock. Wow, okay. I do appreciate they let you upload blueprints that use DLC, but also you can just build it without the DLC stuff. That's nice. Okay, so yeah, look at this, dude. The line's getting pretty long. I'm gonna let these people get on, and then I'm gonna fix this line. Go ahead. All right, real quick. How's this one looking over here? This looks pretty good. I mean, I guess they probably all just got on, but actually, if anything, now's a good time for me to fix it. Just make it a little bit longer. This one I'm sure is fine. I don't have to worry about it. Now, I could make this line longer, but I think they'll get mad at me if it's so long. Alright, I'm gonna wrap things up. I can't be doing this forever. But, wow, yeah, look at this. Line is already so long. Okay, well, I'm very happy with how things have gone. I'm so glad that I found out what was dragging down my rating, and now things are they're going very swimmingly, so we've got some problems we can resolve, but things have gone pretty well, so I'm happy with how this has turned out. We've got 4 zones. Rocky Mountain Respite, which have these 2 mountain type things. You could probably stand to, make this a bit more rocky. Really just, it's all in the sand, so maybe I'll add some different terrain types later. And up here, Red Rocks really just has this one coaster. I would kind of like to add more, but it is in a bit of an odd spot, all things considered. It's going to be hard to place something like on top of these tracks. So we have to squeeze it in over here, or maybe shift the path over here. I don't know. We'll think about it. We could also just make this path go straight down here and bypass this, but I don't know if that would really... I guess we would maybe get some more flat land up here. Deep Seek Depression. Okay, this has 2 very popular thrill rides right next to each other. Food court and another... the place where the train will probably be dropping most people off. So, yeah, this is a pretty packed place, and I'm hesitant to just add more new stuff over here. And then over here in licensed land, it's right next to it. This minecart area and Donkey Kong's abode, and then also the food court, the original food court. It's over here. Sandwiched between Rocky Mountain Respite and licensed land, but at least there's a bit more breathing room. But it's a bit of an awkward space. Again, not a ton of room to squeeze something else. But also, I'm really focusing on like adding these rides with the scenery. I could probably stand to just throw some down and add my own scenery. But I'm probably not going to do that right now. I'm probably going to go to bed now. I'm quite tired. But I'm pretty happy with how things have gone. Everything's in a pretty good spot. And, yeah, our numbers are going up. We're in the 600s now. We were stuck at like 200 for a long time, but now I'm actually seeing like lots of people get on the train, lots of people waiting in line for stuff. But this ride is so popular, it just tells me I need to build more calm rides. I'm guessing the same is probably true for the Ferris wheel here. Well, I don't know, I guess I did just stop to pick up people, but this line is really short, and I already did kind of try to make it a bit longer. But, okay, anyway. I could sit here and play for even longer, but I can't do that, because I have to go to bed. So, hopefully you've enjoyed watching. Like I said, I was just trying to zone out today, chill out playing this, but it's been pretty nice. I haven't played a ton of this, especially not really on my computer. I play it on my Steam Deck a lot. It drains the battery for really quickly compared to something like OpenRCT2. But I love the little quality of life stuff in this more. I think it looks good. The stylized aspect. All the workshop stuff makes building nice-looking attractions a lot easier. Ooh, we're out of stock here. Is that so? Somebody needs to go clean this puppy. But, yeah, I also really love the fusion between the isometric stuff and the free build stuff. Looks really good. Makes just for some really interesting stuff. So I really like that a lot more than OpenRCT2. And more than Planet Coaster and Planet Coaster 2. Planet Zoo, I don't play a lot of. So this is a good halfway, but I'm never really playing it on my computer like this, so we'll definitely check it out. It's by an indie developer and doesn't cost a ton. And I'll have to check out some of this DLC and probably subscribe to more of these workshop items. But I think that's, from what I can tell, that's really cool that it lets you subscribe to stuff and download it and load it into the game like immediately. So that's awesome. That's really how it should work. Alright, let's save this game. Like I said, I made this while I was watching the football game on Sunday, so I called it Football Salve, so I could have something to mess with. But you can see in this little screenshot just how far things have gone. So, football has been salved. Alright, man. Well, thanks a ton for watching. I'll be back for sure next week for more stuff. Let me know if there's anything in particular you want to see me do or play. If you enjoyed this content. And don't forget to check out the other stuff I've put on my channel if you're itching for more of me in my awesome charisma. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is, once again, all on Linux. This game has a Linux build and everything. It's not even through Proton, so that's pretty sweet. And I think things have gone pretty well this stream. I did find out my Hitman stream from last week, all the graphical problems were not Linux related at all, but it was because of the resolution scaling that I was using. If I was just using DLSS, I probably would have not encountered the issue. So I might do some more Hitman some other day, but I was tired today and I didn't want to do any of that thinking, so I just did this instead. So hopefully this has been fun, but otherwise I will be back on Tuesday once again to do more. So let me know what you think in the doobly-doo, and until then I will see you all another time. So, bye.